Jake Paul's crazy crypto scams. Have you ever wondered what happens when internet fame collides with cryptocurrency? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore the roller coaster world of Jake Paul. Yes, the one and only, and his alleged escapades into the crypto universe. We're not just talking about any ordinary story here. This is about big money, flashy projects, and a trail of controversy that's hard to ignore. From stick dicks to yummy and Safemoon to sacred devils, the names alone are enough to make you raise an eyebrow or two. So is Jake Paul really the mastermind of crypto scams worth millions? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let's peel back the layers and uncover the truth behind these sensational claims. Let's start with Jake Paul. Jake Paul, a name that often pops up in discussions about internet fame and controversy, has an interesting story that merges the realms of social media, entertainment, and more recently, the buzzing world of cryptocurrency. His evolution from a Vine sensation to a YouTube star, and now a contentious figure in the crypto universe, is a story of ambition, seizing opportunities, and the often murky intersection of internet fame and financial endeavors. Born on January 17, 1997 in Cleveland, Ohio, Jake Joseph Paul kicked off his digital career back in September 2013 by posting videos on Vine. Remember Vine? It was all about short, snappy videos. Jake's content was a mix of pranks, stunts, and comedic sketches, which quickly amassed a huge following. Fast forward to 2017, when Vine took its final bow, Jake had already carved out a significant niche for himself online and smoothly pivoted to YouTube. That's where his fame really took off. On YouTube, Jake's content was a wild mix of vlogs flaunting a lavish lifestyle, over-the-top stunts, and his adventures with Team 10, a group of fellow content creators. He was bold, unapologetic, and often stirred the pot, leading to a surge in his fan base and, of course, a fair share of criticism. From complaints by neighbors about public nuisances to various legal tangles, Jake was always a hot topic in the media. But now, Jake Paul has recently found himself in hot water over some crypto promotions. CoffeeZilla investigations. This whole thing blew up thanks to CoffeeZilla, a crypto detective who has a penchant for uncovering shady deals. CoffeeZilla's investigation shone a spotlight on Paul's involvement in some crypto projects, and let's just say, not all of them look too good. The real deal here is a lawsuit involving Safemoon, a crypto project that's been making waves. Jake Paul, along with other celebs like Nick Carter, Soulja Boy, and Lil Yachty, is caught up in this legal mess. The accusation? They're accused of hyping up Safemoon, making it sound like the next big thing. But here's the catch. The lawsuit claims they were just doing it to line their own pockets, not caring about the regular folks who might lose out. This whole situation is pretty messy. It's not just about making a quick buck, it's about trust. When celebrities like Paul get involved in these projects, people listen. They think, hey, if Jake Paul is in, it must be good, right? But this lawsuit is suggesting something else, that these promotions might not have been all that honest. Back to CoffeeZilla. This guy's like a detective in the digital age and has been digging deep into Jake Paul's involvement in various crypto projects. We're talking about names like Sacred Devils, Yummy, MILF, and Stick Dicks. Yeah, you heard that right. Stick Dicks. This one's particularly interesting because it's an NFT project co-founded by Paul and promoted by Lana Rhoades. Lana isn't just any promoter. She's a porn star with a history of being tangled up in NFT scams. This connection raised quite a few eyebrows. These tokens were bought and sold between March 8, 2021 and February 17, 2022. The catch is that this whole operation was a classic pump and dump scheme, where influencers hype up a token, driving the price sky high. Fans and investors jump in, buying at these inflated prices. Then the influencers sell off their stash, making a profit, while the fans are left holding the bag. CoffeeZilla, in his latest video, dropped a bombshell where he says there's more to this story, more scams that we don't even know about yet. CoffeeZilla found out that Paul was involved in this Sacred Devil promotional scam, netting him a cool $140,000. But wait, there's more. Paul also got his fans to buy into Sacred Devil NFTs, leading to massive losses for those who jumped on the bandwagon. Talk about a bad deal. Then there's Stick Dicks, another NFT project Paul funded from the same wallet. This project raked in $1.55 million for him, but like a ghost town, it's been abandoned since. It gets more intense as CoffeeZilla also sniffed out some secret wallets allegedly owned by Paul. These wallets reveal a lot. For instance, they show Paul receiving a whopping 54 trillion Safemoon tokens on the same day he promoted it. And guess what? Those tokens were quickly cashed out to a wallet named Problem Child. This same wallet is linked to Paul's promotion of the MILF and Yummy tokens. Jake Paul never told anyone he was getting paid to promote these tokens. It was all hush-hush, under the table. Meanwhile, CoffeeZilla's analysis of Paul is pretty balanced. He doesn't paint him as a mastermind or a fool. Instead, he suggests that Paul is somewhere in the middle. Not as naive as some might think, but not as savvy as he believes himself to be. Let's not forget the League of Sacred Devils and Stick Dicks. Paul earned big from these, but they were linked to known scam rings. The Sacred Devils project alone paid him 39.9 Ethereum. And Stick Dicks? It made him over $1.5 million, but left investors high and dry. A $2.2 million scam. The Safemoon case was a real eye-opener. CoffeeZilla used blockchain analysis to trace a $190,000 payment from Safemoon to a wallet owned by Paul. This wallet was also receiving payments from MILF token and Yummy. Paul's strategy was to create a new wallet for these tokens, then transfer them to his main wallet to cash out. CoffeeZilla showed that payments to a wallet linked to Paul coincided with his promotional posts, which were never disclosed as ads. These payments were also connected to a Rarible profile named Problem Child with @JakePaul in the bio. In total, how much did Jake really make from these scams? Hold on to your hats because the numbers are pretty wild. According to CoffeeZilla, Jake Paul didn't just dip his toes in, he dove headfirst into the murky waters of crypto scams. We're talking about a staggering $1.56 million from Stick Dicks. I mean, with a name like that, red flags should have been waving frantically, right? He also reportedly bagged $300,000 from Yummy, which sounds more like a snack than a crypto project. There's also $190,000 from Safemoon, which ironically doesn't seem very safe at all. Add that to the $139,000 from the Sacred Devils and the $50,000 from MILF. These names might seem made up, but they're real as the money Paul apparently made from them. So if you're doing the math, and it's pretty simple math, even for me, this adds up to more than $2.2 million. That's right, over $2 million. It's like, imagine you're a fan of Jake Paul, you trust him, you follow his advice, and then boom, you're caught up in what seems to be a scam. Not a great feeling, right? CoffeeZilla's investigation paints a picture of a pattern, a kind of blueprint that Paul allegedly followed. It seems like he was more than willing to make a profit, even if it meant his fans were at the losing end. It's like he saw these crypto projects as a quick cash grab, without much thought about the consequences or who might get hurt in the process. Now remember, all of this is based on CoffeeZilla's investigation. It's important to look at these findings with a critical eye. But one thing's for sure, if these allegations are true, it's a wake-up call to be more cautious, to think twice before jumping on the bandwagon, especially when it's driven by someone as influential as Jake Paul. We talked about how CoffeeZilla's investigation points to Jake raking in over $2.2 million from these ventures. Stick Dicks, Yummy, Safemoon, Sacred Devils, MILF. So what do you think? Is Jake Paul merely a scapegoat in a much larger issue of influencer accountability, or is he a willing participant in schemes that harm his own fans? I'll leave that for you to ponder. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this deep dive. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are there other influencer-related stories you want us to explore? Let us know.